Hi guys, I hope you're having a wonderful summer. Follow along with me as I try to catch up with my month of July since I have not journaled in a while. I went from a road trip going from Texas to California this June, and that was right after I had planned my son's 6th birthday party. And I am just a little bit winded, but at the same time, I'm also rejuvenated and refreshed because I was able to take a vacation with my children and then another one with my husband. We went down to San Antonio and had such a good time at SeaWorld and Aquatica. And I just am so happy to be back with you guys and sharing with you my July Bujo setup. It is just a really quick and dirty one today. I am just doing the days of the week with a single letter. I didn't even put an H in Thursday. And I am using my very favorite fountain pens for this. For the July month and the letters for the days of the week, I used my TWSBI Diamond Mini 1.1 stub nib in white with gold trim. It's like a special edition. It's almost completely sold out, but it is my favorite. I love it. It works great with my small hands. I'm sorry that I filmed a lot of this July setup out of frame, but it is what it is, and we're just gonna go with it. So hopefully you're not too mad at me about it. Over here, I'm going to write events. So on one side of the page, or one side of the book, I'm going to have the days for July, and on the other side I'm going to write events. So if there's anything that comes up for the month of July that I need to do on a certain day or whatever, I'm just going to put it in the events. For instance, my kids had a checkup, or have a checkup on Thursday. I guess had by the time I put this video up, probably already going to be Friday. But anyway, this morning they went to their checkup and they did great, and everything was fine. So anyway, that's what I'm going to put under my events. So far, that's all that I have there. See, I erased around all the lines that I made. And for that, I was using my TWSBI with the medium nib and Sherwood green ink. That is my very favorite green ink. And I think that for my birthday or Christmas, I am going to want that ink because it is my favorite ink and I just can't go without it. So over here on this side, I'm going to turn the page here, and I'm just going to write my goals for July. I usually take more pages to do this, but since I'm trying not to overwhelm myself this summer, I am just going to keep it in 2 pages. So I'm just writing down my categories, such as children, family and friends, health and wellness, self-care, my YouTube channel, my SO Boutique, my Stationery Obsessions Boutique. I also am becoming the one of the Momco leaders, a co-leader for Momco. So I have a section in there, and I also had to do this later, but I added a household underneath Momco leadership because I just needed somewhere for it, and I wanted to still keep it condensed to those 2 pages. And of course, I just did my, I don't know if you can call it a signature, but it's just these really easy lines with dots because I love those borders. And then I'm only going to stick to 2 days. I'm going to do Wednesday and Thursday, which today is Thursday. I'm going to go ahead and write that out. The day that I filmed this was the 8th, and I went ahead and filled that out. But I'm just going to show you how I'm doing this freehand without using anything, since I'm so used to this setup already, and I really do like it. I'm also going to use my TWSBI Diamond Mini with the 1.1 stub nib to do my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which you'll see in a little bit. My daughter did wake up, so I'm going to give her a nutritional shake and some blueberries while she sits in a high chair next to me. And I'm going to finish this because I just really need to get my to-do list off of my mind and onto this planner because I just can't. I cannot function without it today. So that is what I'm doing. I have an HEB pickup order, and I have to take my teenager to youth, and I'm going to try to get my other son's glasses fixed. I need to do a payment for the eye care thing and so many more things. But that's all that I have for today. So I hope you had a good one. And my son's going to blow out this candle. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will get back to you very, very soon. I love you all. Bye.
Fire always not good.